is Lisa Kamal. Lisa Nordhamirah Muhammad Kamal. She is 22 years old. She is born on America Syarikat. She was raised in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia and live in. She is student at University of Wisconsin Medicine in Geology course. She also once awards a scholarship Junior Lowell Award. Speaker objective: to motivate the audience for successfully students, despite the various obstacles that had to be overcome. Primary message is being delivered. Yes, she is the right person because the Logical Society of America saw Lisa's potential and explore creative side through performing arts, especially dance classes. The objective was achieved because she has motivated an audience of 700 spectators in the hall, and even his video spread on social media. The audience and context for the speech. Lisa Kamal's speech is being delivered at University of Wisconsin Medicine Winter Commencement 2019. The key demographic feature of the audience is student. The student has loading 7,000 audience. Before the speech, Concert Chairman introduced Lisa Kamal as student representative to deliver a speech at the graduation in University of Wisconsin Medicine Winter Commencement. Began his speech with a broad wisdom as was greeted with applause by the audience. Body language Lisa Kamal showed at this moment indicate of their level of confidence. The speech opening. Lisa Kamal's speech opened with a story, a joke, a startling statistic, and powerful visual and very motivated story. The speech opening clearly established an intent of the presentation and memorable. The speech body. Lisa Kamal's speech is very focused, enough material for supporting points. Speech is very well organized. There are logical sequence of this point explained. The speech conclusion. Conclusion should be concise and with chronology of 2019 and give impact to the experience. Before the closing, the speech Lisa Kamal called for action and the speaker said thank you.
Delivery skill and technique. Firstly is speaker interact with audience. Secondly is delivery skill and technique are relevant to the speech. And then Homer was you. She used a presentation at the back and look many picture. And lastly is appropriate pause was used, story and phrase. And next is visual ads. Visual ad she used is design effortlessly. They use visual ads time well with the speaker, simple and easy to understand and easy to see because the screen is large enough and the color is clear. Visual ad help to convey the message because have a lot of visual ad that had been displayed. Next is gesture and the eye contact. The speaker posture display confident and pose like that. Easy to see because the screen is clear and match the shape. The speaker also make a movement to the left and the right. The body movement show confidence in Lisa Kamal. Next is speaker make effective eyes contact in connecting the speaker to the whole audience. Lastly is the speaker make a proper use of the speaking area. Lastly, we want to talk about vocabulary and language. Firstly is the speaker is easy to hear and not use accent toward audience. So she is so easy to understand, appropriate for the audience. And the speaker make a sentences short, avoid complex the language. And the lastly is no repetition point, and the rule of the three were explained so many times. That's all for Lisa Kamal. Next, we want to move on to Bailey Parnell. Bailey Parnell, she was born and raised in Brampton, Ontario, and now lives in Toronto. She teaches abroad and does judo. She has 5 sisters. Bailey frequently speaks public about social media, personal branding, and media and mental health. She was a businesswoman with a talent for helping people. Speaker adjective on Bailey Parnell. One is to educate the pupil about addiction and social media use. Number 2 is primary message is being delivered. Number 3 is the objective was achieved because the audience is very understandable and supportive. And the lastly is that she is a right person because she is currently working toward in MA in communication and culture, part-time at Horizon University with research focus on the social media impact on mental health. And the next is the audience and content of the speech. If you see the video, the hall is fully silent. The key demographic feature of the audience is rich, elderly, and student. Before the speech, us get the show picture, tell about her. Before she begin his speech, the audience clap saw her. She tell about social media hurting people mental health, and body language. Bailey Parnell show her level of confidence. And the speech opening is number 1. Speech open with a story, starting statistic and powerful visual. So many pictures she show us the picture, right? And the next is the speech opening clearly established of the presentation and are very memorable. And the speech body is the speech is very focused, speech is very well organized. There are logical sequence on this point explained, and the lastly is enough material for supporting point. And the speech conclusion is conclusions should be concise. The story give impact to the audience. Before the closing, the speaker says she wants her aspirant to be full inspiration, love, motivation, and the whole lot of grumpy cat in Disney movie. And the speaker say, "Thank you."
Delivery skill and technique. Speaker is interaction with audience. Humor not used. Appropriate pose was used. Story and praise. Delivery skill and technique are relevant to the speech. Visual aids. Design effectively. The use of visual aids time well with the speaker words. Simple and easy to understand. Easy to see because the screen is large enough and the color is clear. Visual aid cannot hard to convey the message because have a lot of visual aid that had been displayed. Physical gesture and eye contact. The speaker posture display confidence and poise. It's not easy to see because the color of his shirt is sent to the background, but the speaker also makes a movement to the left and the right. The body movement show confidence in belly panel. Speaker make effective eye contact in connecting the speaker to the work audience. The speaker make appropriate use to the speaking area. Vocabulary and language. The speaker is easy to hear and not use accent to an audience. Easy to understand and appropriate for the audience. The speaker make the sentence short and easy to understand. It's not use an unnecessary complex language. No repetition points, and the rule of 3 were explained so many times. Thank you.